Hi everybody, this is Father Warner D'Souza. And we continue with our study on the Gospel of Luke. Today, I'd like to look at the text of Luke chapter 12, verses 39 to 48. The focus now shifts from oikonomos, or steward, who gives service to the Christian community, represented in yesterday's Gospel, to now the diligent manager in the Gospel of today. Luke presents Jesus as one who not only examines the diligence of the sheep but also of the shepherd. Each one seems to have a responsibility in the church that they must live up to. The focus of today's Gospel is the prudent manager who is tasked to look after the master's household, especially those who work in it. His job is to ensure that they receive their allowances and food at the proper time. The infant church of St. Luke is now slowly developing leadership roles, and Luke is aware that power corrupts. He presents these parables of Jesus as he walks to his death in Jerusalem as a reminder to all Christian leaders. Their call is to be faithful disciples. Yesterday's Gospel had the faithful steward being rewarded with a place at the Messianic table, with the Lord himself serving. In today's Gospel, the faithful manager will be rewarded for his fidelity with being placed in charge of all the master's possessions. When the entire pericope of both the parables, the faithful steward from verse 32 and the faithful manager from verse 42, are seen together, one begins to realize that God gives responsibilities to each according to their ability and in the same measure demands accountability. As this pericope winds down, we are reminded in verse 48 that some have been given and some have been entrusted. To those who have been given, and this would include the majority of Christians who by their baptism share in the triple ministry of Christ as prophet, priest and king, much will be required. Then there are those who are entrusted, and may I assume that would be the ministerial priesthood and those to whom responsible roles in the church are assigned, from whom much will be demanded. Clearly, there are no free rides or free lunches in the church. If all share in the baptism of Christ, then every Christian must fulfill their role in the church. There is no room for armchair Christians in the kingdom. All those who profess the faith will be held accountable, even though culpability may vary. I want to thank you and bless you for being part of this daily reflections of ours. As you are aware, we broadcast the Mass live during the pandemic from St. Jude Church, Malad East in the city of Mumbai at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. If you would like to get in touch with me, please send me a WhatsApp message only. Please don't call on this number. I'm available on 98202 42151. You could even send a prayer request that is read 10 minutes before Mass. If you also would like to receive our daily blogs, then please send a WhatsApp message on the same number. That's +91, which is the India code, and then 98202 42151. Thank you.